Good morning. Good morning. Your girl is live Saturday morning. It's almost afternoon time, y'all. Welcome in. Welcome in. Come and chat with your girl. Welcome to Dion Says Whatever. Please make sure y'all smash that like button and push the bell notification to all so y'all know when your girl go live, do an upload, do her shorts and a post. How my rosebuds doing out here in the internet world? Thank you to all my new subscribers. I appreciate it. It's not unnoticed. Trust me. Because your girl is working, okay? Y'all, I want to talk about a couple things um, pertaining to all the shenanigans that's going on around YouTube, y'all. Clarissa want to fight Remy. It never stopped. It never changed. I don't get it. How you gonna get mad because that's his wife on paper? Like change it then. Unless Pat don't want it changed. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't Millie, as you say, pay for it. He got money now, as you claim, pay for it. You only can do better if you change the situation, Clarissa and Pat. And you saying you don't want people to speak on you in your relationship, but you put the stuff out here. You put this stuff out here, not us. And whatever is out here, us content creators gonna do what we do best and talk about it, good, bad, or indifferent, whether you like it or not. It's what it is. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna talk about Krishan and Jaden. You know the things are the things. But I do want to say shout out to um, Mark. I got your message. Thank you for getting diagnosed or going to check on your mental health. That's the first step. You know what I'm saying? That's your first. Yes, that's the first step. The hard part is over. Is getting diagnosed and hearing what's going on with your mental. And I appreciate you for tapping back in with me, letting me know that you went and you got diagnosed, and you're getting the help. Kudos to you because it's only going to be for the betterment of your mental. You know what I'm saying? And do you well in life. And then Kim, I see you, girl. I know we talk behind the scenes. Oh shoot, my ball came off. You know, and I appreciate you too for tapping in with me. Letting me know. Hey Monica, how you doing? Hi Muskman. Yes. For tapping in with me, and we've been communicating about your mental health. You're going to get going to see what's going on with you. She said I could speak about it. So she has um, bipolar slash schizo. It's not on the highest spectrum. It's on more of the low scale, and she got PTSD. So I'm proud of you too, girl, because that, like I said, that's the first step of going to seek professional help. Just don't give up because it could get toxic. It could get stressful. You know what I'm saying? And your depression, you know, it's hard because I deal with it, but you could get past it. You're gonna live with it for the rest of your life, but you could micromanage it by doing things, changing what you do. Don't sit at home. Just get out, take a walk. It's things that you can do. Oh wow, Monica. Wow, I hope everything is okay, Monica. Yeah, girl, we know it's hard. It's hard out here. Yeah, especially dealing with mental health. Any type of mental health issues. It is so hard. And it gets sad, you know. And it's always people that's like, why me, why me, why me. I feel like you go through things to make you stronger, you know what I'm saying, so you can do better in life. You know, you just have to take advantage of the counseling and the psychiatrists and stuff that's out there in the groups, because that helps a lot. Hearing other people's stories, it helps you, because they give you ideals and things, you know, to manage it, you know. So kudos to y'all. I'm proud of y'all. Stick with it, because sometimes, yeah, you gonna feel like you alone, but just know you're not alone. And I'm so glad y'all tapped into me and reached out to me. You know, that lets me know that me getting up here speaking about mental health is helping somebody, and it's helping people um go tap in and see if they do have any type of mental health issues. So thank you, and to y'all, okay? So yeah, y'all. Now back to the shenanigans. Krishan, like, I don't understand her. Like, one minute she don't wanna be around Blue, she don't wanna be in the circus and all this stuff. But y'all notice her verbiage changed when about Blue, when you could tell when they started talking behind the scenes, because she would say little stuff and not put a name on it, but we knew it was Blueface. You know what I'm saying? Because how she was before with him, she couldn't wait to get up here and say that they have been talking. You know, and she always been jealous of Jaden, because she want what Jaden had with the kids and Blueface. And like I said in my video, you could have had someone that, if you didn't get umpteen amount of ABs, you would have had a natural child from him in the first place. But then you chose to do what you did, drinking and drugging it, you know, partying, 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 thinking, oh, I could get an AB, but ma'am, it was too late. And then, like your sister said, you had a corroded canal. Like, that's crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? But then you get up here and say, ain't nothing wrong with him, ain't nothing wrong with him, just to say, oh, he's in therapy. But man, I thought wasn't nothing wrong with him. You know, and then, like, you gave Blueface came out there, you gave him your money. You know that's what he wanted. You said it yourself. He used you for your money the last time. He stole your money the last time. You was helping him while he was in prison. So what makes you think, when y'all know Blueface is in hella debt and he got a big bill to pay, that he's not gonna turn to Krishan, because that's where he make money at, like good money. You know what I'm saying? Well, he thought, you know, and bringing her out on his tour, you know, I knew it was a recipe for disaster, because Krishan wanted one way, and by her showing up, and she still tried to have that narrative that that's all she did was the show and that was it. She ain't dealing with it, but it's secular music. You said it's demonic, so but here you go performing in a demonic space with a demonic Blueface. Like, make it make sense, you know? And now, because he took the post down of Junior not being his, and saying that Ronnie is the biological dad of Junior, you know, you thought because y'all had a plan that, okay, in your mind you thought, okay, he took it down, now he's gonna claim him. First, then you say you don't want him to do content. You don't. You He just want to do content on Junior and you, right? But then you claim you dropped him off there, and he didn't. Now you mad that he didn't put Junior on screen to show everybody that he's with Junior. Oh, he's the daddy. I told y'all he's the daddy, because he with his father. Your narrative didn't go that far, so now you mad and punch in the air, because you gave him the coochie, and now what? Nothing changed. That's your fault. Now the people she called was talking to on the phone, they trying to give her good advice. And allegedly they said that she slept with a dead a project guy. Who knows? I don't care, but that's what's out there. And she was talking to him and other people, and they trying to give her sound advice, but she's so in her head and got a script that she want to say, so she keep talking over them. Why call them if you know you don't want to hear what they got to say? You just want them to be yes people and yes, Krishan, yes, like you're right. No, you're wrong, because both of y'all is playing on that on Junior top. I'm sorry, neither one of y'all mean him no good. You playing games with that boy life. And Blueface, if you're the father, you need to act like it, say it, or be a productive father. Y'all both lie. Y'all both play games with each other. And now you stuck on stupid and mad, Krishan, because he didn't go along with your narrative. And once again, he's still saying he's not Junior dad. So now that's another slap in your face, Krishan, because you thought giving him your money and stuff you was paying him to do what you wanted him to do, and it didn't work. Now you so butthurt about it. He's a coward and all this stuff beforehand, but then you trample your little behind to LA. And I don't believe that it was for work. It was because she wanted to be with Blueface. And she was saying how she was there or for a week or whatever she said. But Nevaeh was here. Nevaeh wasn't gone that long when Krishan was the timeline. It's not adding up. The math not mathing. It's not. And the first step is worry about Junior. Because you putting all this energy into yourself and into Blueface. You know what I'm saying? A man that really don't care one way or the other, about Junior, as we can see, that should be your first priority. Because he's suffering in the end. He was suffering when you was carrying him. Give him a chance to have a productive life sometime in his life. You know what I'm saying? And why not start now? You say, oh, nothing wrong, but now, oh, he's going to therapy. What happened to streaming him going to the doctors and therapy and stuff? It's all for her fans. And when I tell y'all her fans was lighting her up in her comment section, they the ones that's reporting her half the time. You know what I'm saying? It's not just people that's fighting for Junior, that's praying for Junior. It's a lot of her fans, these older women, you know what I'm saying, that believe everything that Krishan say until they got smacked in the face with the truth when it came to Blueface. She still want to be with that man, and if she can't have him by herself, then she don't want it. Well, baby, I guess you don't want it. Like Carlissa said, fall in line, get in line with the program. You knew what it was. Nevaeh not going nowhere. Jaden damn sure not going nowhere. And Nevaeh about to have a baby. And I know you pissed because Nevaeh is having Blueface baby and Junior is not his. You want a baby by Blueface. I wouldn't put it past her if she came up and said she was pregnant now because of what the past couple days or whatever she been doing with Blueface. You know what I'm saying? But like, I don't know, y'all. Y'all just tell me what y'all think, because this circus is gonna circus every day. And all parties involved lie and try to spin each other's narrative to the way they want it to be put out there. And it's not working. Because real people see what's going on. We have eyes and we're smart and we see the truth. No matter what you try to put out there. And shout out to Journey for graduating. Her little cute soul. She got her ass whooped by Carlissa finally. She needed it because her mouth, you know what I'm saying? She pick up a lot of stuff from her parents and Carlissa. That's why my video said, do better. Y'all need to be better parents. Ain't no a perfect parent out here. But you can strive to be closest to perfect when it comes to your kids. And then Chris Sean got up here saying, "Oh, he's a rug addict." Okay, ma'am, he's such a rug addict. Why would you drop your kid off then? Why would you drop your son off if with a drug addict? That says a lot about you. Now you want to down him and say all this stuff that you done. You done. No, you're not done. Because like I said, if Blueface called you and said, "Okay, it's gonna be me and you and Junior," you gonna run before he even finished that sentence. You know what I'm saying? And Jaden, I still want to know what happened when you was drinking and you hit them cars, them parked cars at that. Like what? You could have unalived somebody or yourself and your kids. But Jaden, in Carlissa's eyes, Jaden could do no wrong. And that's not good because her head is already big. It just got bigger. It's on swole. Like and that's sad because you try to portray you this perfect parent, but you're not. Because who talks to their kids like that? Who call their little daughter that's 3 year old a biatch? Like, and you call your son an mf'er? Like what? Y'all need to stop doing the stuff that y'all do around y'all kids and talking how y'all talk around y'all kids. They talk about sex. Blueface was saying Jaden was sucking a lot of dick. And their kids are sitting there eating. Like what? Where they do that at? And you wonder how your kids gonna be when they get older. Journey gonna be bopping you in your head. Jaden. Y'all better get it together. I'm telling you, y'all better get it together before it's too late. You want your kids to be productive citizens in life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because out there in the real world, ain't nobody gonna coddle them. Nobody but y'all. And y'all can't beat everybody. And I heard Jaden can't fight. So, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. And she goes so hard on Nevaeh, because she said she don't want no more kids. But Nevaeh is about to have a solar by Blueface, right? And she said she's gonna have more kids. All the kids that Blueface wants, she's gonna have. Jaden don't like that. And see, Jaden see how he is with Nevaeh, and she kind of jealous because even though he talk to Nevaeh crazy and say stuff, they have an understanding. It's for the money. Blueface got to pay some stuff. And he got to do what he got to do. But making me look crazy ain't gonna be one of them. You know what I'm saying? But when you have low self-esteem and no morals, that's the links you go to. Do y'all go off and do what y'all want? Cause yeah, it's not cute nor funny. You know what I'm saying? But I watched Nevaeh live. She look healthy. She eating right. Like she doing what she gotta do to protect her peace. That's why she said she went to Indiana, went home to visit her family and stuff. And I don't blame you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm quite sure she knew probably Krishan was coming or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because they know a lot of stuff that's going on, and we don't. But we smart enough to figure stuff out when we see it. We not blind or deaf. We hear it and we see it. You know. So I just wanted to get up here and thank the man and the woman that reached out to me about their mental health. I'm so proud of y'all. Stick to it. And anybody else, if y'all feel like something is weird going on or y'all feel weird, go seek counseling. Like they need to. They all need to go get counseling. Blueface, Jaden, and Krishan. Because they past trauma is affecting their adult life. You know what I'm saying? And they have kids that's suffering. Because y'all putting y'all stuff on the kids. And that's not what it should be. Y'all supposed to be teaching them right and wrong and how to communicate and how to talk to people, not talk to them crazy and cuss at them and call them names like Journey. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't want much, y'all. I just wanted to get up here and do a quick 1-2. And so if anybody never told you that you beyond saying it, I love you, and you. Please, please, please hit the like button. And I will see y'all on the next Dion Says Whatever. And I'm going to go live later, y'all. Bye, Rosebuds.